Lavender's doing good. And kale's doing amazing. And basil's doing what basil does. Then we have oregano. I don't think we're going to have an oregano this year. That's a weed. And those are definitely flowers. Maybe this guy's oregano. Highly doubt it. Then catnip. Catnip's doing its thing. Then rosemary. Doubt we're going to have any rosemary this year. And we got no time left, just like the rock says. Nor did we get chives. Maybe this little guy right there is a chive, but they didn't take. Dill is doing good. And here's a shot of our rocks we painted during the shutdown. Since we had plenty of time, we got creative and kind of made them to be spooky themed, as much of my house has a little bit of the macabre running through it. You'll recognize some of the names from movies. This one says kale went stale. Homage to Beetlejuice. Non-essential, you know, like non-essential and essential workers during coronavirus. So just having some cute fun. Now let's look at the garden. We got a lot of tomato plants and bell pepper plants. And we went with someone different, trying out some very loved indoor grown plants. It's a little different for us. They're a little bit shorter, but they're already starting to produce the fruits, especially like these aromas right there. And we've got some bell peppers in the distance. I've got radishes coming up, planted carrots, green beans. Our green beans, we've got maybe 6 green bean plants, maybe 6 pea plants. Our corn did not come up, and our cucumbers did not come up. We just planted some seeds last week, so I'm hoping that they come up, because I am very disappointed with the seeds this year. I will not be buying them from the place that I buy them in the past, because no corn, a very low amount of green beans, the spinach, and of course the cucumbers. And usually I can plant cucumbers in here and they just shoot right up. So let me take you out back. I want to show you my happy little success story, because this is a little bit dismal for us, because like you look in this back area, normally by now we've got cucumbers coming up, we've got a full row of green beans, and we just don't have it this year. So we're gonna do with what we can and be grateful that nature is providing all the other essentials in the dirt that we have that's been properly cultivated and lovingly dumped on by our cows. So we've got good manure dirt. So I'm gonna see if Loki wants to come back with us. Hey, Loki! Loki, you wanna come with me? Here, Loki! He's gonna bring his ball. Let's go check something. Come here, let's go check. You gonna take your ball for a walk? Let's go check on this stuff. Come here. Chelsea's like, I don't think I'll walk that far. So, got a couple of cool things going on in here. We have got a start to watermelon here. And over here. So the Chappells are trying for some watermelon. Let me show you my little piece of happiness, which is right here. Yes, it's Loki. Right here. These 1, 2, 3 pumpkins. The Chappells are going to have a pumpkin patch this year. Loki, stay. You stay, okay? So today on Camp Chappy, I discovered this painter turtle, and Randy told me that it's digging a hole and laying eggs. It's a mama turtle, and she's laying eggs. I wonder how she knows when it's deep enough. We actually have a bird that lives in this little birdhouse I hung up, and he or she flies out when I bring the hose over and start watering the chickens. So he usually flies to the woods and then flies back, or she. But anyway, so out here is where I was filming the part of the turtle video. And, you know, she was sticking her leg in and out. So I came out today to do the feeding, and I wanted to see what the aftermath looked like. That's what it looks like. So hopefully, in there, buried underneath, is painter turtle babies and eggs. And if this is anything like, you know, nature, they're just going to crawl up and make their way out. So I got to look up how long the gestation period is so that we can kind of do a stakeout and watch for these babies. But I mean, honestly, you're walking along, that just looks like a patch of dirt that the grass wasn't growing. So I wonder how many times I've walked by patches of dirt like that and there's actually been turtles underneath. Pretty cool. All right, that's all for now on turtles. This tree is delicious to the goats. So I have to pull it down for them so they can eat it. Dandelion first got all the flowers off earlier when I pulled it down. Well, it's ball 30 at our house. Chelsea, are we playing ball? Where's my squeakers? Where are my squeakers? Yeah. There's Loki. Bring it here, Loki. Come on, give me that ball. Good boy. Yes, that's a good boy. Are you ready? All right. Good boy. Good boy, Loki. Good boy. So I just came outside to check on something, and there are 2 deer. I almost thought it was the deer that is the archery target over there on the right, but that's a mama and her fawn. And I did happen to notice some bite marks in my green bell peppers in the garden. I wonder if they were coming for snacks.